Is it time to buy or sell Broadcom stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Broadcom. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Broadcom as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 7.2. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 60.84% since we first designated Broadcom as a buy candidate 67 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.91% per day since it was listed as a strong buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the middle of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating a potential for further increases within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 38.72% over the next 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging between 31.68% and 44.87%. In terms of the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of around 50.65%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance may vary from negative 10.44% to positive 56.87% over the coming year. This would imply a future price range between $271.03 and $474.71. Our latest daily update for Broadcom includes the headline, Green Day on Wednesday for Broadcom stock after gaining 1.75%. The Broadcom stock price increased 1.75% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025. Rising from $297.42 to $302.62. It has now gained for 6 consecutive days. It is not often that a stock manages to achieve such a streak, and declines for a day or two should be anticipated. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 2.52%, with a low of $295.80 and a high of $303.26. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 7.77% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 3 million shares, resulting in a total of 16 million shares traded for approximately $4.95 billion. It is important to consider that declining volume amidst rising prices may signal divergence and could serve as an early warning for potential changes in the upcoming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $303.26, while the lowest price was $128.50. Currently, the price is 0.21%, or 63.5 cents, below the 52-week high of $303.26, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Broadcom Inc. continues to garner significant attention in the semiconductor market, particularly as demand for artificial intelligence shows notable strength. A recent bullish endorsement from Morgan Stanley, which maintained an overweight rating on Broadcom, signifies positive sentiment among analysts. This endorsement follows broader gains in technology stocks, with Morgan Stanley raising its 12-month price target for Broadcom by an impressive 25%. These developments are timely, as the ongoing demand for AI infrastructure fuels optimism across the sector. The AI landscape is evolving, with major players like Google increasing their capital expenditures to meet this rising demand, further signaling a robust future for chipmakers involved in the AI space. Broadcom stock has recently been trading near all-time highs, bolstered not only by its performance in AI, but also by interest from retail investors amid heightened market activity. Such stock movements suggest an underlying belief in the company's ability to capitalize on emerging opportunities, particularly in optical solutions that promise higher margins, compared to traditional application-specific integrated circuit products. In the short term, these developments are likely to support stock price momentum, particularly as investor confidence grows. Long-term, if demand for AI remains resilient and Broadcom effectively executes its strategies, it could solidify its standing as a key player in the semiconductor market, potentially leading to sustained appreciation in its stock value. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, June 24, 2025, it was reported that HSBC assigned AVGO a buy rating with an upgrade action. On Friday, June 6, 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned AVGO a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, June 6, 2025, it was also reported that Evercore ISI assigned AVGO an outperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, June 2, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AVGO a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, April 22, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned AVGO an overweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Broadcom stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Broadcom. The Broadcom stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In case of downward corrections, support is expected at $290.79 and $271.90. A drop below either of these levels would generate sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, and since then, the stock has appreciated by 8.63%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. However, it is worth noting that trading volume declined during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. The stock warrants close observation. Some negative signals have also been detected, which could impact the near-term development. Furthermore, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal from 7 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 69 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 58 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 50 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for Broadcom. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $259.93 and $249.99. There is an inherent risk when a stock approaches a support level, because if this level is breached, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this case, Broadcom's primary support is just below today's level at $259.93. If this support is broken, the next level from accumulated volume will be at $249.99 and $246.93. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is assessed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $7.45 between its high and low, which represents a change of 2.52%. For the last week, the stock exhibited a daily average volatility of 2.91%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Broadcom, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio indicates that the stock may be overvalued. It is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of September, 2025. Analysts are estimating a consensus figure of $1.66. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Broadcom. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume indicators to determine your exit. On the downside, Broadcom encounters its first support level at $259.93. If this support level holds, it could present a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Broadcom from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of July, 2025, Justine Page conducted an insider sale of 800 shares of common stock, with a par value of $1,000. On the 9th of July, 2025, Henry Samueli conducted an insider sale of 49,670 shares of common stock, with a par value of $1,000. On the 26th of June, 2025, Hawk E. Tan conducted an insider sale of 40,000 shares of common stock, with a par value of $1,000. On the 26th of June, 2025, Gala J. Deli conducted an insider sale of 3,000 shares of common stock, with a par value of $1,000. On the 25th of June, 2025, Henry Samueli conducted another insider sale of 153,812 shares of common stock, with a par value of $1,000. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 38.145. In total, insiders purchased 2,142,698 shares and sold 4,307,703 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $293.54, representing a decline of 3%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. There is a buying signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 6 days ago. Is Broadcom stock a good buy? Broadcom shows several positive indicators and is currently within a strong upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Thus, we believe it is a solid choice at these current levels, with expectations for further gains over the next 3 months. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 31st of July, we anticipate Broadcom will open lower by $2.06, beginning trading at $300.56. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.